Hello, I'm Julie Greiner-Ferris, and I'm the co-creator of Y-Cbt, Yoga Cognitive Behavioral Therapy. I'm a clinical social worker, and I attended Boston College Graduate School of Social Work. I've over 25 years of practice in the field of mental health, and currently I'm the Program Director of Outpatient Services at Riverside Community Care in Upton, Massachusetts.
Hello, my name is Dr. Manjeet Khalsa, and I am co-creator of Y-Cbt, Yoga Cognitive Behavioral Therapy. I'm a psychologist and a longtime yoga teacher, and I'm also president of Sikh Dharma of Massachusetts, which is home to Yoga at the Ashram in Millis, Massachusetts.
Y-Cbt, or Yoga Cognitive Behavioral Therapy, is a research-based 6-week group treatment model that blends the therapeutic components of Kundalini Yoga and traditional psychological strategies of cognitive behavioral therapy. When Manjeet and I began working on this project 10 years ago, we were impressed by how beautifully these two modalities blended together to offer people who struggle with anxiety and depression a way to manage both their physical and cognitive symptoms of anxiety simultaneously.
We developed Y-Cbt to help people lead calmer and more satisfying lives. I always knew that psychotherapy was helpful for people, and similarly that yoga and meditation were really helpful in helping people to achieve goals of calmness and stability. And so I thought putting the two together could really help, because you would be working on the body and mind at the same time. Now we have our research that shows that it really is quite effective and sometimes extraordinary. And I'm also very happy to share our Y-Cbt technologies with therapists and anxious people everywhere.
We offer a 3-part comprehensive training series for practitioners interested in learning more about Y-Cbt. Intro to Y-Cbt is a half-day training which offers a broad overview of the concepts of Y-Cbt and also includes some experiential training on the strategies and techniques used in the model. Elements of Y-Cbt Level 1 is a full-day workshop that offers a detailed didactic training on the 6-week group treatment model. Practicum Level 2 is another full-day training for mental health professionals interested in leading the 6-week group treatment model in their practice. We're currently working on developing a training for yoga teachers who would like to help their students manage anxiety. The course will be based on our book, the Yoga Cognitive Behavioral Workbook for Anxiety, which we published with New Harbinger Press. For more information on these trainings, please visit our website at y-cbt.com.
We have a lot of wonderful feedback about all the aspects of our work. We have our groups, we have our book, and we also have our trainings. So participants in the group tell us that it's really been helpful to them, that they're able to much better manage their anxiety, and that they find that over the years as they practice, they learn and understand more and more of what we were talking about. Then the readers of the book have a lot of great things to say. That's a funny thing, because you can read them on Amazon. And one person said, I was really anxious, I picked up the book, and I did 20 minutes of the exercises, and I was feeling so much better. I didn't have to wait weeks for appointments or for medicine to work. And then the person added, well, just to be clear here, I really don't like exercise, but this was really helpful. And then we also have our clinicians at work. The people tell us how much better their clients do, and that by practicing the skills, the clients achieve a new mastery that they didn't have before that. And now we're going to begin working with yoga teachers, because the yoga teachers have asked us to give them a little training. And so we have feedback from them that they're using the book in their classes, and that those classes are full and they have waiting lists. So that's a wonderful piece of information too.
Several years ago, Manjeet and I began work on our book, the Yoga CBT Workbook for Anxiety, with New Harbinger Press. The book, released in the fall of 2017, adapts our 6-week group treatment model into a self-help workbook for people to use at home or as an adjunct to their work with a mental health professional to build their skills in managing anxiety and depression by developing a home daily practice. Yoga teachers are also using our Y-Cbt materials in their classes. We developed Y-Cbt in response to a need identified to help people develop skills to manage their symptoms of anxiety and depression. We knew many people believed that their only recourse to managing their overwhelming and painful symptoms is medication. We fully appreciate the benefits of medication, but we knew that there were other skills and strategies that people can learn and incorporate to manage and feel more in control of the way that anxiety and depression impact their bodies and their thoughts. We put together this program, Y-Cbt, or Yoga Cognitive Behavioral Therapy, in order to help people learn to feel more in control of the cognitive or thought process and the physical symptoms that they experience.
I'd like to talk about our research, which was conducted at Riverside Community Care in Upton, Massachusetts. To date, we have one published study, and we also have our book that was published by New Harbinger Press. In the published study, we found that for a clinic population, we were able to reduce anxiety by about 20%, and we also could reduce co-occurring depression by about 43%. We have 2 other studies that are submitted to various journals, and we also have 2 other studies underway at this time.
To the best of our knowledge, Y-Cbt is the only research-based psychological treatment model that blends the therapeutic effects of Kundalini Yoga with the traditional psychological practice of cognitive behavioral therapy. If you think about the last time you were anxious, you were probably worrying or having fearful thoughts, and your body was tense and agitated. Yoga is well known for quieting the body, but it also impacts the aspect of attention and the workings of the mind. Cognitive behavioral therapy, of course, is the gold standard for managing the content of thoughts and improving the way that we feel and behave. So we've discovered that by blending these 2 practices together, people are offered a more complete resolution to their symptoms.
Y-Cbt uses Kundalini Yoga and meditation, which is a very enjoyable style of yoga, and it's often used for therapeutic purposes. The yoga that we use in Y-Cbt is gentle on the body and very soothing and calming for the mind. The yoga is done primarily in chairs, and the meditations are active so that the mind can learn how to focus better. The emphasis is on the rhythm of the body and mind working together to create a meditation in motion.
When I began working on the Y-Cbt project with Manjit, I have to admit that I was a little bit intimidated by the yoga. I had only very limited knowledge and experience with yoga. However, I quickly saw that the poses and meditations were quite simple, and yet the benefits were remarkable. The yoga that's incorporated in this program is intentionally simple so that it can be accessed by almost everyone. Nearly all of the yoga and meditations are done in chairs. Manjit selected very specific sets that target the symptoms and experiences people have when they're struggling with anxiety and depression. Over the past 5 or 6 years, we have trained hundreds of practitioners in the practice of Y-Cbt. The group treatment model is offered in many of Riverside Community Care's outpatient programs in Massachusetts and other outpatient programs and practices across New England and New York. Please visit our website at y-cbt.com for an updated list of practitioners providing Y-Cbt treatment groups.